Does your child have difficulties reading? Welcome to this explainer video on Irlen Syndrome. Never heard of it, you say? I said the same thing till about 20 years ago when my friend was doing a screening for Irlen Syndrome course and needed a guinea pig, and so I volunteered. Helen Irlen had discovered that color helps reading. Let me explain some more. Also note though, she also stated that Irlen Syndrome is not considered a learning disability, and I'll tell you more about that later on in the video. So I volunteered to be screened. She had all kinds of pages. I had all kinds of distortions on that page that, you know, you don't know what you don't know. You didn't know that there wasn't supposed to be rivers on the page. You didn't know that maybe it was just supposed to be, that it was supposed to be blurry some words, or you didn't know that, you know, misreading a word on the top and then going back down to the line was that could be something that could have a solution and be solved. So then my friend came to the colored overlays. I'm going to show you a couple of them. And then she determined by putting them over a page of print, which got rid of my distortions. So she got rid of my distortions with this colored overlay. I read fluently. It was amazing. It was just amazing. It was unbelievable, really. So, you know, you don't know what you don't know. I didn't know I had Irlen syndrome. So I'd like to tell you about a boy, because I became a screener, tell you about one boy that I had screened, that he was in grade 11. He always wore a hat, which should have been a really good clue because of light sensitivity, which is one of the symptoms in Irlen syndrome. And background accommodation, like glare from a page, is another symptom. So he got referred for assessment, and the mom sat in the screening with me, or with him. And I went through the screening process of figuring out which distortions he had, finding an overlay color that got rid of the distortions. And when it came to the part where we had the overlay color or colors, if there was more than one overlay, put it over a page of print and had him read, and he read fluently. The mom started to cry. She said, "I always knew there was something not right," because she had searched high and low for an answer for her boy. And he read fluently. And the best part was he was kind of smirking too, because you know what? He could hear the difference, and he knew that he read a lot better with the overlay. So that was a really amazing experience for him. So I want to let you know now why it's not considered a learning disability by reading from Helen Irlen, the manual. I just redid my screening, so the manual for the Irlen syndrome, it has a line that says, Irlen syndrome is not considered a learning disability when the symptoms can be successfully eliminated with color. And that is the case for anyone that I have tested that probably would have come out a learning disability on the other tests that I would have done, not knowing about, if I didn't know about Irlen syndrome. Helen Irlen wrote 3 books. Reading by the Colors was one. I don't have that with me, probably lent it out. The other one is called The Irlen Revolution. And listen to the subtitle of this one. How a simple method can change the lives of children and adults with LD, ADHD, TBI, dyslexia, autism, headaches, medical conditions, and much more. Then her 3rd book was on sports concussions and getting back in the game of life. Subtitle, a solution for concussion symptoms, including headaches, light sensitivity, poor academic performance, anxiety, and others. The Irlen Method by Helen Irlen. I now read for pleasure. It changed my life. And if this has piqued your interest, I'm going to give you my information as well as encourage you to do the self-test for Irlen syndrome. It can be found on the Irlen's website, irlen.com. I can also send it to you as a screener. My email is Jeannie Lundgard at gmail.com. I will also post a couple of links for the more recent investigation, research basically that's been done on color, and you can have those available to you. And if you have any questions, please, I encourage you to contact me. Just put Irlen syndrome in the subject line, and I'll know that's from this video, so I will respond to it. Anyway, I hope it did pique your interest, because I think all of us know someone who experiences difficulty reading, and if we can help, that's great. It really does make a difference in their lives. Thank you for listening, and hope to hear from you.